My darling Olga, it's a really special edition today.
Yeah, it's okay.
We tend to go sailing.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
You like the outfit?
I love it. I'm so
Naughty
excited.
Drive,
I love it. I haven't
Captain
got a
Sam.
hat.
seatboarding shoes.
Tell me all about it.
We've got a really special collaboration with 3 bags on a boat. We have these gorgeous, gorgeous clothes. Do you want to meet them?
I can't wait. But you've got to tell me all about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you just say that?
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
you say it again? We got that?
Did
Tell me all.
Tell me all about.
about it.
Now I've gone with an accent. No, what accent is that? I've got to tell me all about it.
Welcome to the boat on the River Thames.
I know.
River Thames goes sailing.
Makes a change from the salon.
It does, absolutely. Come on, let's go and meet our special guest on today's special edition
Oh.
of the Thames. It's the gorgeous. Oh, look, they've got big
All I
bags,
see is a
glamorous
couple of
bags.
here. All I see is a couple of bags.
Bags on a boat.
Hello.
A little lady. Oh, he's jumping to it! I'm so happy!
Split Ends with Andrew and Olga.
So, Sarah, you've
that.
invited us to a very glamorous soiree happening tonight on the boat.
So
But
excited.
I'll do your hair for you, but I'm going to have to kind of take this hat off first.
Yeah.
Wow! I mean, we could be in Barbados. We're
but
in
it looks
London
good.
on
Good.
the hottest day of the year. Well, you try it then.
Yeah.
See?
You should
I
have it
want
on,
to
but then
see
have
you.
your top off.
Really? That'd be a
Did-
first on the show, wouldn't it? Nice little waves or curls for tonight, shall we?
Beach mermaid
waves.
Yes. Yeah, pretend we're
by
on the
water.
beach in, where was it? Barbados?
Barbados, we'll try Barbados. We'll pretend
We'll
it's
do that,
Barbados.
we'll do
It might
that
be
look.
spring costumes and bikinis later by the time we finish this show.
Oh, maybe.
I'm
Oh,
really
so you're going to do the
swim.
curl thing.
Yeah.
I love watching people. Can I do that? I'm about to put my bag down in a second. I love watching people have their hair done.
It's so
Do you?
relaxing.
Isn't it? I love watching people have their hair cut,
Do you?
styled. I'm a frustrated hairdresser.
Are you really?
Oh God, yes. I actually. Oh,
Really?
I'm a demon blow
Do you
dryer.
do your
I
own
blow
hair?
do my own hair.
Did you
Uh,
blow dry
I-
this today?
Yeah.
You did not.
Yeah.
Amazing,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
It's
But-
stunning.
So when all these women ask me advice and they say, I'd love my hair like Anthea's,
So
Shall
I
I
don't
just
wake up
say-
looking like this.
spend a
Oh,
bit
you
more
look
time
beautiful.
blow drying it than like Anthea
Yeah.
does.
I'm good old fashioned blow drying
Oh,
as
Yes.
well. Barrel brush,
Yeah.
hair dryer.
But that is
The
how you
way
get-
to do it.
Listen, I'm a hairdresser's daughter, and I'm telling
Yeah.
you right now, the old-fashioned way with the blow dryer, with the big
Yes.
barrel brush, that is how you get
Yeah.
the proper Hollywood.
Absolutely. The blowout.
Oh
And
yeah,
the
the
blow.
blowout. Yeah.
Yeah, the big
She's
blowout.
not only a hairdresser's daughter, she's a frustrated hairdresser herself.
I'm also
See,
a
there you
frustrated
go.
hairdresser. I colour my own hair.
Yeah?
Colours
Yeah,
her
yeah,
own
yeah,
hair.
yeah.
Colour my own hair. Do my own hair. This is the
Her
point where.
best mate is Andrew Barton. She colours her own
I mean,
hair.
yeah.
But does your mom still do your hair?
No, she
No.
doesn't. She lives far away from me,
Ah.
and yeah, so I just tend to go local and just get my little trims in. But yeah, I just love
See,
colouring
I
it.
used to cut my hair once.
Did you?
I don't
Did you?
now, but
No.
years ago when I was
Gosh.
up in Stoke, I used to cut my hair quite
Did-
often.
did you
Yeah,
really?
absolutely give myself a trim. I'll still
I
fiddle
don't
around with
even
my
cut my own
friends.
hair. Don't you like that?
Did you
Listen,
cut it
I
in
am
lockdown?
higher
Is that a
maintenance. No, I am higher maintenance now with no hair than when I had hair.
Do you?
Make it
Because
shiny.
also, as you get
Yeah.
older as a man,
Yeah.
there's hairs in your nose,
Oh,
there's
man.
hairs
Oh,
in your ears,
yes.
there's hairs on your
Listen,
neck.
let me tell
Yeah.
you
So
something.
it's a weekly
Did
occurrence.
you know that men's noses and ears continue to grow?
Yes,
Noses
I've heard
and
that.
ears.
Yeah.
Noses
Yes,
and
as
ears
you get
continue to
older,
grow.
It's true.
If you look at old
Mm.
pictures of yourself, your ears will be neater.
Smaller.
Really?
Yeah.
Your hair story.
How did this friendship, this lovely collaboration, the two of you, how did it start? When did it start? Did you meet in a toilet nightclub?
We did.
No.
Yes.
Did you
No,
do
Yeah,
a
we-
yeah,
handbag
yeah,
by
we
any
were.
chance?
We were.
No, it
No,
was actually
it's-
in COVID.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Anthea was trapped in her house.
Yes,
and
I was to my
somebody-
house. What could I
One
do?
of our friend I knew that I'd met at a networking
Yeah.
event.
Started
sent
with
Anthea
A Dahlia bag. This is called. All Sarah's bags have a name,
Yeah, it's
Oh.
beautiful.
and this one is called Dahlia.
She's beautiful.
And not this Dahlia, I wasn't given, but it was a blue Dahlia, and that's. And I looked at this blue handbag and thought, I only do black and brown. I'm never
Yeah.
going to use that on mine.
Yeah.
And I sat there looking at it for a while. I thought, oh no,
Calling
get it
your
out.
name.
And I opened it up, and it was like Christmas Day. Not only had I got one bag, I realised I got many bags because obviously she
Yeah.
does. I haven't got time to show you.
Yeah,
show.
she detaches.
Yeah, she
Yeah, just
detaches. Show
take the
it.
front off.
So you can take the front off and turn it into a little cross bag.
That is so cool.
You can change the shape of this. You can either have your
that is
straps or not. You can put
gorgeous.
that strap on there. You've
love
got a
it.
keychain. You've got a little keychain inside like that.
Oh,
So you can give it a look. So you've got a keychain in here because I always lose my keys.
I
And you
love
can always
that.
find your keys are on a keychain, but it's
Absolutely
long
love
enough
that.
to be able to open the door and
That
then
is
blah, 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 blah,
lush,
put them in
lush,
there.
lush,
So you
lush.
could use that on this little bag,
I love
turn
that.
it
Look
into
at
a
this
cross
cute
bag.
little tassel. That's
And it's so sweet. You can change your tassels
Oh, the tassel comes off.
any colour you want. You can put on
I
that.
love that.
Therapy.
Being bags on a boat is all about kind of what's in your handbag.
Yes.
Is there any skincare in your handbag?
Oh, she's got really good. She's got
Are you
fantastic
so
skincare.
me?
I
Oh.
have read this is the secret to how you look so good. It is your little baby here. This is the secret.
It's brilliant, that stuff, you know. You should try something.
Oh my gosh, that
Smells
smells
really nice as well.
so nice.
All right,
Oh my
Olga,
God,
not that long.
That's like I'm in heaven. I'm in spa days. This is not
Right,
having to
tic-tacs.
cook dinner. This is like
Come
oh.
on, share,
Are you-
share with your brother.
Are we allowed to
Yeah.
Are we allowed to put some on?
Yes, you can touch
Yeah,
it.
it's lovely.
Let me have a bit.
Oh, that is
It
nice.
Oh,
Quite
that's
so
Nice
thick as well.
texture.
Yeah,
I want to
it's really
eat
thick.
it.
and
Maybe not for eating.
Oh,
But,
that-
you know,
that-
on your body.
my dog has licked
your-
it.
That's
Isn't that
fixed my
gorgeous?
dry crocodile skin.
There
No
you go.
It's
Shiny.
So,
it's
it is-
moisturised my tan
Yeah.
face.
It
as well.
is.
I
It
can-
is so lovely.
Oh,
I know
it
what this tastes
absorbs
like.
so nicely.
And do you know
Isn't
what? A
it?
little bit. Do you know what?
Isn't it?
Oh,
A little bit, Anthea, goes a long way.
Well, yes, a very little bit goes a long way. The oil slick. So we use it. The thing is, what this is a balm, and so therefore you can use it for a myriad of different things. Instead of just thinking, oh, I'm going to have 6 different
Yeah.
products for 6
Right,
different
okay.
areas of your body.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
This
that's
is called
lush.
Balm 6, as it does 6 different things. So you see you've got little pictures here. So it takes off your makeup. It's the most amazing
it?
cleanser, absolutely. It's a face mask. You can put it in your hair,
Oh my gosh.
lips,
It's got- I've got that much
eyebrows,
on, it's going into your
eyelashes,
hair.
and
Go into my hair,
cuticles.
that's fine.
So
Worst hair day ever.
Yes,
So,
sure,
Sarah,
we can do
tell me
that.
about your
Yes,
hair. I mean,
yes,
I
about my
know you. I
hair,
look after
yes.
you anyway at the salon.
Oh, I love
the
it with the
blues.
curl. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
But what's been kind of your hair disasters?
Oh, I'm
And
sure.
then, Anthea, I want to know your hair
This
disasters.
girl doesn't have no hair
I think-
disaster.
Oh, I've had
I
hair
think
Look at
disasters.
her. She's
One,
gorgeous.
but mine is not as bad as Anthea's, it must be said. However, I think most people my age would have had a perm disaster
Oh,
at some time in their lives. 'Cause, you know, when you've got straight hair like mine, not you curly people, you
Yeah.
know, you just can't understand how awful it is to have really pin straight hair because it just goes it's
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
So all you do is try and make it fucking
Yeah, I know.
Make
you
it
can-
curly.
she's so ducking. We're by the sea.
Yeah, she did. She did. She did.
I'm
She
getting
did.
giddy about the
Exactly.
soiree later.
Oh, I know. So sorry, God, what's going on? Anyway, so it's the years of being suppressed, not trying to get my hair from straight
So
Yeah.
to curly. And so you'd have perms, and obviously you would have more than one perm.
Yeah.
And if you could have them every 4 weeks, in fact, if you could have them every 2 weeks, so you were
Yeah.
just like piling on.
Oh,
all
my.
this-
Oh,
what-
yes.
And the smell. Do you remember the smell?
Oh, that
So
smell.
again, you wouldn't need to, but it was a really horrible
Yeah,
smell.
egg smell. I grew
Yes.
up with that smell in the
Yes,
salon.
and
Yes.
Egg. Egg.
Yeah.
And funnily
Sulfury, isn't
Yeah.
it?
enough, if you do it
Yourself
enough,
as
your
well.
hair does fall out.
Of course
Yeah.
it does.
And then you have to have it cut really short.
Yeah.
So I think that was, but I still think Anthea's
Yeah.
hair
Yours
disaster.
was
Oh,
a-
yes.
Yours
Tell
Yours
us
is quite
about that.
famous,
worse.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I've had
Very
a
famous.
I've had a hairdressing disaster, but I also had a complete disaster when I was doing a live TV show, and I was on the back of a truck at the Royal Tournament, and I was just coming. We were coming out of a cartoon or something, and so I couldn't really hear the gallery because there was a lot of noise around me. And I opened the show. I was doing a Saturday morning kids show, and it's a very long story, but I'm desperately trying to make it shorter now. But basically, I was involved in a motorbike display team event,
Yeah.
which was quite long and complicated. We had rehearsed it, but at the very last moment, the director said to me, just sit on the tailgate of this lorry, not yards away where you're safe. Just sit on the tailgate of the lorry, jump off and do your piece to camera as you walk to the camera.
Mm-mm.
and you know what, you're busy, you just go, yes, I'll do that anyway. To cut a very long story short, everything collided in one moment, and the
Oh my
cue
gosh.
to cue me to talk was mistaken by the person who was queuing the motorbike to
Oh,
fly
no.
out of the back of the
Oh my
truck.
gosh.
I am still sitting on the truck.
Oh
Two
my gosh.
pyrotechnics go off, because it was also the
So
cue for the pyrotechnics to
scary.
go off, and literally my mic shield caught on fire. So did the sleeve of my jacket, but most of all, my hair.
Here
So my
at the
hair,
front.
my hair at the front, my eyebrows, my eyelashes, shoo, and I rolled onto the floor. I have to say, I was really, really lucky to be alive, because had I sat
Thank
just
God.
a few inches
Yeah.
further to my left,
Yeah.
the motorbike that came flying out of this lorry, because there was black sugar paper on, it was like an optical illusion, a tele-illusion, would have just gone straight through the
Oh
back of my head.
gosh.
So I
So
was actually very lucky.
scary.
But oh my goodness me,
Poor
I
darling.
looked like a busted tomato. My face did. My hair had disappeared at the front. I got no eyebrows, no eyelashes.
And
And the show
and
must go on. Did you have to carry
I
on
would
filming?
no,
No,
because
surely
by as
not.
I
For goodness
literally
sake.
rolled off
Yeah.
this into the sand pit, because there was sand obviously all around us, and I was taken off, but it was not, the army were involved, so I was
Oh
just
my
taken off
gosh.
into a tent.
Into a tent,
And
medical tent.
no, basically given a tube of Savlon, really. And it was,
Tube of
God.
Savlon's never looked the
you'll
same
be all right.
since.
And I mean, anyway, it
That's
was
where the
a
idea
hair
for Barn Six
disaster.
came.
Yes,
Wow.
goodness me. But I had 80s hair, proper. You would have done proper 80s hair
Yeah,
at
yeah,
some point
Oh, I
in your
had a
life.
mullet with loads
The
of stuff in it.
big hair.
Massive, big.
My hair is naturally curly, so lots of curly hair. It was way down my back. I got to the beginning of the 90s and thought, that's it, it's got to go. I want to be short. I want short, cool, sassy hair. And I went to this hairdresser. I didn't do my homework. Why? I don't know. He was a hairdresser of my then husband, Peter Powell, and I should have really thought this through. He didn't. I don't think women's hair was his thing. Anyway, he literally. I sat there in the chair, and I said, well, I just want it shorter and sleeker. And I was doing Top of the Pops in a week's time. And I thought, well, this is going to be amazing. I'm going to look so bang on that show. Anyway, he literally got my hair and he cut it like that.
Oh my gosh.
A great big chunk of it.
Chunk off, just cut it. And cut it all the way round. And all I can describe it as, and I've got quite a reasonably long neck, I look like a mushroom. No layering, no nothing.
What?
I look like and he sort of blow dried it.
Oh.
And you know when you're younger and you don't know what to say,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he goes, "Are you happy with it?" So look, get in the mirror, look at the back, and I went, "Yeah, thank you very much. Yes,
Oh
thank
no!
you,
What did you
thank
do?
you." And I went home and cried.
Did you?
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
So
This
what
looks so
did you do
horrific.
then?
What did I do?
Did you back home and lacquer it, or
Do you know,
kind of?
Selena Scott at the time was doing the clothes show, and she just had her hair done. She was on the front cover of the Sunday Times supplement with this amazing haircut,
Yeah.
and it said John Frieda.
Right.
So I rang John Frieda's, and I just thought, right, that's it.
Sort it out.
I'm going to have to sort this out. I need to go to the top. Got this Top of the Pops coming up. Got to go to the top. So I rang John Frieda's, and they wanted to give me, they said, oh yeah, we can't go. Well, John can't really cut it, but we're going to give you this guy. If he's all right, if you do Nicky Clark. And I went, no, I want John Frieda. No. And then eventually they actually said to me, it's actually Nicky who does the cutting. You'd be much. It wasn't John Frieda. It was John Frieda's salon who did Selena's hair. Nicky had cut it.
Nicky Clark,
So
Nicky Clark, Nicky
that's
Clark.
it. Yeah. So I sat in Nicky Clark's chair. The rest is history. I had a great haircut. He cut my hair for years after. He's still one of my dearest friends, and that was it. That was it. Yeah. And Top of the Pops, I looked okay for Top of the Pops. I did Blue Peter with it, and he cut my hair for that. And then actually the funniest one is I get to GMTV, and they reckon my hair's all a bit of a mess, and they want me to have a sleek bob, of which I absolutely railed against, refused, railed against.
Yeah.
And that
They
was
do that
actually,
on telly with a lot of presenters, don't they?
it was
I've
awful.
had presenters who've got naturally curly hair, and they've been told they've got
Yeah.
to have it blow dried straight
Yeah.
for television.
Yeah.
I'm dying to know this. I'm dying to know this. So I get recognised in the supermarket as that hairdresser.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
gorgeous.
Yeah, and then they'll start asking me to do a consultation in the aisle of Waitrose.
Yes.
Love it.
You must get recognised all the time. And you're
Yes.
just doing your weekly grocery shop.
Yes.
What's that like, and how do you deal with it?
Well, do you know, I have been doing telly since I was 26. And I'm 65
10
now,
years
so
now.
yes. So I've known no difference really,
Right.
and I am one of those people who, and I understand, I look the sort of the same in Sainsbury's as I do
On the telly.
on the or wherever I am.
Yeah.
It's just I look the same.
So you
Some
don't
peop-
go out in your
some
dressing
people,
gown.
some people don't look the same, do they? You wouldn't recognise
Oh my
them.
Yeah.
gosh, you wouldn't
And we all
recognise
know
me if you saw
people
me in the
Yeah.
middle of
who we don't
Morrison's.
recognise. So, but I think actually, most people are really nice, courteous, want to have a chat.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have mobile phones now. Somebody wants a selfie,
Yeah.
and you know we are here doing our jobs
Yeah.
and in the public eye because of people who follow you,
course.
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
you,
yeah.
tune
Of
into
course,
you.
Of course.
So I never say no. If somebody's
Yeah.
rude, I will,
Yeah.
but I try and diffuse that. But would never say no because it might be the nth time for me, but it's maybe the only time that that person has come up, and you can tell some people it's taken quite a lot to walk up to
To walk up
somebody and
to
to
someone.
build up the
Yeah,
confidence.
yeah.
So
I've been on a packed carriage on the tube, and a woman's recognised me and asked me for advice about her hair. And then everybody down the carriage is going, and what about me?
What about
me?
mine?
Yeah, no, I go to Andrew for everything other than actually doing my hair.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I trust him. If I say, "Does this look okay?" and
Yeah.
he doesn't say anything.
Yeah, I don't
Basically,
Uh-huh.
if Andrew tells you your hair looks good, then it looks good. If he doesn't say anything,
So,
Yeah,
Sarah,
need to get rid of your
we
hair,
haven't
cut
got
it off.
we haven't
Oh,
got
it
a
looks
mirror
great.
on set
I
with
it
know.
looks
us.
so
Yeah.
But
nice.
go on, put your hands in it and give it a
It
shake.
looks
and
really
see.
natural,
got-
Sarah. It
And
looks
look,
so
the
good.
girls are both
Yeah.
saying it looks good.
They're all
So.
saying it's curly like yours.
No,
yeah?
it's really natural. I love that. It's giving it so much body. Could you do
So
that
good.
yourself? Would you do that? Be able to do that
well,
yourself?
Yeah.
That's not
Yes,
important.
she's
She's got a hairdresser next to her.
That's it.
But not every day. You see, this is why you have
But
to
every
learn to be
day.
self-sufficient.
Yeah.
And in our business, there was a time when you always had makeup and hair and sound and
Yeah.
camera and an assistant and da 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 da. A class of thousands would go out, even to
Yeah.
do something like Wish
Yeah.
You Were Here or even Blue Peter. But now, no,
No.
the
Gotta
world
get
is
on
very
with it, yeah.
different.
I've
So
got-
you
I've-
have to
I've gone on
be
set with
a jack
some-
of all trades.
I've gone on set with celebrities to do a radio interview.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? To do the hair for radio. Yeah.
That
So
is a bit
I
weird.
decided you had to become self-sufficient,
Yeah.
and that's when I learned how to blow dry myself properly.
Yeah.
Barrel
Yeah.
brush, hot hair dryer.
And you will get exhausted. You will be exhausted,
oh,
as your hairdresser is.
yeah.
At the end of it.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
also
yeah.
the way you've got to kind of angle the dryer
Yep.
so that it,
Yeah.
it makes the hair shaft smooth.
Yeah, absolutely. So you don't want to get those rivets you get in the
Yeah.
hair
Right.
over the
But see,
barrel
you've done it
brush.
so well.
Yeah.
You look like you've
She
had it
carries
done
her
professionally.
Flicking
dryer
it out.
everywhere.
From a famous hairdresser and a hairdresser wannabe. Your hair looks amazing.
I
No,
wanna be a
Olga, the
hairdresser.
hairdresser
Yeah, but
wannabe.
I'm in awe. I'm in awe that you've done that yourself. But like you said, but do you not think as well?
It's
Your
curly,
hair
curly.
is your self-care, and it is so important. It is linked to your mental health. And when on the show, we do talk a lot about how looking after your hair is looking
Yeah.
after yourself. But what about to both of you when you have those really difficult days, as we all do? What are the things that help you to really look after yourself? That you know what I mean? That is your go-to place, or the thing that you do when everything else gets too much.
Do you want to go first on
Do
that
I
one?
do?
Yeah.
Probably go for a run and then phone
Yeah.
my mum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay then.
That's it.
I think because we're talking, obviously because of you, we're talking beauty and hair and your outside war paint, as my mother always used to call it.
Yeah.
I actually do think it's psychologically, if you turn yourself out as the best example of you can possibly be, and I know that your mum used to do this,
Yes,
that it gives you confidence.
it does.
It does give you confidence. It's not being vain, and it
No.
shouldn't be. It's not
No,
about
it's not.
vanity.
No.
And I think if I'm turned out well and I've done my hair and I've got a bit of makeup on, I'm actually a better person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel a more confident person.
it's true. It's
And
true.
it's part of what you do. We work in a visual medium,
yeah.
Mm.
and so suck that one up, and
sure.
and put your
And
best
then
foot
go for a
forward.
run.
Yeah, and then go for a run. And was there ever a time?
Sarah's mum.
Yeah.
Can I have a number?
Call your mum.
I
And-
will call
and-
your
Actually,
mum.
when I called my mum when I was down, and I told Sarah this story, I called my mum, and she said, right, I can't get any sense out of you. She said, get in the shower, have a what? I was in my pajamas, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was going through a divorce, and everything was imploding. And she said to me, get in the shower, wash your hair, put some makeup on, blow dry, and then call me back.
Wow.
And I did.
And how did you feel?
Oh
after-
no, I sort of regained some confidence
Of
and some
course.
sense of self.
Of
Self.
course.
And I put
Yeah.
my war paint on,
Yeah.
my armour was on.
Yeah.
I'll go out and sort this
Yeah.
out.
And that's what we talk about all the time on Split Ends, isn't
Yeah.
it? About kind of
Yeah,
that feeling of self-awareness and confidence comes from
Yeah.
taking that little bit of care about
Absolutely.
yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
Not relying on anybody
Yeah.
else to take care of you, but
Exactly.
just a
Yeah.
few minutes of self-care
yeah.
just help us feel
How
better.
it helps you. Absolutely. And I think when
Well,
you can
Thank you.
tell
I'm
when,
sure
oh,
my
sorry.
hair is just
No,
looking
go on, carry on.
No, I was just going to say, you can sometimes
this is what happens in the hairdressing chair.
Yeah, I know. I see people and I think, it's a horror, it's a phrase really, oh, she's let herself go. But there's always a reason.
Yeah, of course.
There's always
Oh
a
my
reason.
goodness. I mean that's a completely different show as well, you know, when
Yeah.
I filmed 10 Years Younger, the makeover show.
Yeah,
And those women that went on that show,
Yeah.
they looked
Yeah.
pretty ropey.
yeah.
And then, you know, we through the power of makeover, we
Yeah.
transformed. But there was absolutely always a
Oh,
catalyst
always a reason.
Always is.
Always a
for
reason.
why
It
they let
always is.
themselves go.
Yeah.
Always.
And it
always,
always comes down to
always.
confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd lost their confidence. But confidence
Oh.
is the key to life.
It
Always.
absolutely is.
And it's attractive. This is what I'm learning. You know, it's taken me a really long time to know that
Yeah.
I can be confident. That doesn't mean I'm vain. You know, and for a long time I carried shame with that confidence.
Yes.
That if I,
Yeah.
you know, appear to be confident, people think I'm too much for myself.
Well,
but
cocky.
yeah,
Cocky.
Yeah.
Sure of
Yeah.
herself. Oh, she likes herself.
yeah, but
Yeah.
actually,
No, it's
the more
not
I
that.
realise confident people are attractive. It doesn't mean, but it's usually people that have been through a lot of life
Yeah.
that have the confidence. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Real confidence.
Yeah,
When life
yeah.
has like battered you and left you on the floor, and you've had to learn to come up from the floor
Yeah.
and
Pick yourself
Get
up.
back up
yeah,
again.
Yeah.
that kind of
Yeah.
confidence is
Resilience.
beautiful.
Yeah.
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 Probably the word,
Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
it does come with age,
It does.
It does.
which is
So I'm going
that's
to put
re-
my captain's cap on.
Okay.
And let's start this party.
Let's
Yay!
And cut. Thanks for listening.
Hi, I'm Sarah Haran.
And I'm Anthea Turner, and you're watching Split Ends on Sea.